McKenzie without a number on his jersey. Not a bad throw at all, one of the better ones we've seen. It's well tidied up by Warwick Wall. Eckert hasn't seen the ball. Terry Kingston comes hurtling through. Richard Toombs gobbled up by Munstermen. Galvin, Danaher, the Irish skipper, thumping tackle by Mike Breal. Now, wasn't late, but the referee's waiting for advantage. Chance of a Munster try. It's gone loose on the line. Richard Wallace is in there. Great tackling by Charlie Haley. Munstermen piling in like demons. There's red shirts everywhere. And that's going to be a put into the scrummage. And it's going to be a Munster ball. And Lucy Fora, the Australian hooker and captain for the day, is back in the middle of the front row. But it all stemmed from the fact that the Australian scrum half, Anthony Eckert, didn't really have his wits about him.
Yes, and super passage of play, because the referee saw the penalty opportunity and gave the advantage to Munster. And here you can see the Munster forward steaming back in, and the ball moved out to Larkin into the middle of the field, and that's where the penalty was given on the late tackle. This is where the referee played the advantage and allowed Munster to come through and bring them right up to the scrummage situation close to the line.
The man in the wars for Australia is the 23-year-old Darren Juney, another member of the Randwick Club. He's got a bit of a thump. Now, what can Munster do from here? Can we go to see one of these traditional fiery Munster shoves from the set scrummage? They're outweighed by some stone or so a man, so it's all down to technique and commitment. Good strike by Kingston. Oh, well done, Munster. Not a bad shove. The scrum collapses. The referee says, let's do it again. And on the far side, Ger Clohessy saying that the Australians were taking that ball down, or taking the scrummage down. So a chance again for Munster. Heave, heave, the crowd are urging. Ben Cronin is doing that. It's collapsed. The Australians are being blamed, and Munster have got a penalty. They may well opt for another scrummage. Terry Kingston is saying, yes, we'll have another scrummage. They love this close quarter stuff down here in Munster. See how low they're getting. They've worked hard in their scrums, Munster. They did 40 or 50 yesterday in their final training session. McKenzie just on against McCarthy on this side. And he's holding McCarthy in a position where McCarthy can't transmit the show. Munster are surging again. And that's going to be a penalty try. Well, my goodness, controversy indeed. I really would have doubted whether or not Munster could have got over from there, but the referee decided that the Australians have deliberately collapsed the scrum, thus preventing Munster scoring a try. And just coming up to half-time, that was just what Munster needed.
Yes, I mean, there was an enormous commitment given by Munster, and we could see before the first scrum that the back row were completely in the number 8 was committed to the pushing position. And whilst it's very difficult to determine whether Munster were ever going to get across, because they had 3 bites of the cherry and 3 times the scrum collapsed, so really maybe the decision is correct.
The straightforward conversion taken by Charlie Haley, and that means the Australian lead has been reduced to just 2 single points in controversial circumstances as we come up to the end of it. Well, there it is again. It was a good strike by Terry Kingston. See how it was guided across to the middle of the back row for Cronin to hold. Now, Munster got the surge on, and the referee, having looked 2 or 3 times at earlier scrums, decided straight away that it was collapsed by Australia.